Imagine discovering the earliest right-handedness in the animal kingdom. No hands, no feet, but a clear side preference, frozen in stone for over 500 million years. New research just uncovered that Spriggina floundersi, a creature from the Ediacaran period about 550 million years ago, tended to bend to the right. That's like finding the ancient root of our own left-right bias, long before dinosaurs, long before fish with jaws, long before anything had wrists to be handed at all. Here's the scoop. Scientists from the American Museum of Natural History, Florida State University, Harvard, UC Riverside, analyzed more than 100 Spriggina fossils from South Australia. These fossils come from Nilpena Ediacara National Park in the Flinders Ranges, an extraordinary seafloor snapshot preserved by ancient storm beds. Spriggina is one of the earliest animals with bilateral symmetry, front and back, left and right, top and bottom, the same basic plan you and I share. It's even the state fossil of South Australia, named for Reg Sprigg, the geologist who first recognized this remarkable biota over 75 years ago. So how do you spot handedness in a fossil that looks like a ribbed leaf with a head end? The team measured subtle shape differences, basically which way each body curved. Here's the twist. Roughly twice as many impressions bent left in the rock. But fossils are mirror images, like a stamp. A leftward bend in stone means the living animal bent to the right. That consistent pattern across the population points to rightward bias in life. The oldest known example of handedness in animals. Translation. Even without limbs, Spriggina had a behavioral preference linked to one side of its body. Why does that matter? Left-right asymmetry shows up everywhere. Fish schooling, claw preference in crabs, how our own brains split up tasks. Finding it this early pushes the origin of side-specific behavior way back, suggesting neural circuits coordinating movement and sensing were already getting specialized. As lead author Scott Evans puts it, most of us think handedness is about pens or soccer kicks. But this creature, older than complex shells, older than eyes as we know them, may have had its own version. Co-author Mary Drozer calls it a reminder that everyday traits often have incredibly ancient roots. Animals today that show side preferences, octopi, insects, birds, mammals, tend to have more complex sensory processing. If Spriggina consistently turned right, maybe it sensed currents, food, or obstacles more effectively on that side. That implies a nervous system with early wiring for asymmetry, primitive, but purposeful. Big picture, the Ediacaran period, roughly 635 to 538 million years ago, was when life scaled up, from microscopic mats to visible mobile organisms. In those South Australian beds, storms buried entire communities in place, preserving behavior mid-action. And from those imprints, we catch evolution mid-thought, testing strategies that later shaped every bilateral animal on Earth. So next time you grab a mug with your favorite hand, remember, that tiny bias may trace back to a soft-bodied pioneer, curving right on an ancient seafloor. One small bend for Spriggina, one giant clue for the animal kingdom. If you enjoyed this peek into deep time, hit subscribe, and let's keep digging into the origins written in stone.